Hello everyone. So in our previous lecture we discussed about the type argument matchers. So friends, before going to other argument matchers, we will see some of the invalid use cases where these argument matchers don't work. So friend, let's say in our book service class, here I provide a method which returns a book, and the name of the method I provide is get book by title and let's say publish date. So here we will provide the title and a local date, and inside this method we'll simply query book repository, and we provide the method as find book by title and publish date. So we'll pass the title and the date, and we'll simply return whatever the book this method returns. So we'll create this method in the book repository, so friends, here you can see that this method takes in two arguments. One is the string and other is the local date. So here let's say I provide a test, and I provide a name to it as test invalid use of argument matchers. So inside this method we'll create, let's say, a book, and here if we go to book service, we are testing this method. So we need to mock the book repository, find book by title and publish date method. So here we'll do when and let's say title we provide is Mockito in action, and local date, let's say local date.now, and if this two matches then we simply return the book, and here we'll call the book service get book by title and publish date method, and we pass Mockito in action and local date.now. So this will return us a book which is actual book, and finally we provide asserts so here we are simply asserting that whatever the title is returned, it should match Mockito in action. So if we run the test case now, so friends, here you can see the test case got executed successfully. So till now we executed this test case without argument matchers. So let's say if you want to provide flexibility to this test by using argument matchers, So let's say we want to provide flexibility to this stubbing, that instead of taking local date.now, we want any date. So we can simply use any method. So now it will take any date, and whatever date we pass here, when book repository find book by title and publish date will be called, it will still return us back this book. So friends, here you can see this is one method and these are two arguments, and for one argument we are providing argument matcher, and for the other argument we are providing a normal string. So this is one of the invalid use case. The argument matcher should be provided for all arguments. So here we can't use argument matchers for, let's say, one or two arguments. We need to provide argument matchers for all the arguments which are getting passed to this method. So it's like if you are providing the normal values, you can provide normal values, but even if you are providing one argument matcher, you need to provide argument matcher for this string as well. So if I run the test case would fail. So here it gives an exception, invalid use of matchers exception. It says 2 matchers expected, 1 recorded. And here it also provides a very descriptive information that this exception may occur if matchers are combined with raw values. So here Mockito in action is our raw value, and for local date we are providing the argument matchers. So if you want to run this part, we need to use one more argument matcher, which is EQ argument matcher, which stands for equals. So what it does is it takes this string and convert it into an argument matcher. So whenever this method will be called with a particular title, let's say Mockito in action, so this title Mockito will match with this argument matcher, and it will see both are equal, so it will simply return us the book. So here we'll simply use EQ. So friends, if I run the test case now, so here you can see test case got executed successfully. So one other invalid use case is, as we are using this argument matchers, we can only use this when we are stubbing or when we are doing behavior verification, like here. But we can't use these argument matchers outside this stuff. So let's say we can't use these argument matchers while actually calling the method for our test here. Let's say I provide any here. So here this is an invalid use case, as argument matchers can't be used outside the stubbing of method or behavior verification. So here you can see instead of local date we are passing any, and here we are providing the EQ method. If I run the test case now, you can see the test case got failed because it is invalid to use the argument matchers outside the scope of stubbing or verification. So we can't use these argument matchers while calling any particular method to test. So the second invalid use case is that argument matchers can't be used outside stubbing or verification. So friends, in this lecture we saw some of the invalid use of argument matchers. I hope you like this video. Thanks, have a nice day.